This officer was wearing a body-worn camera, and this camera did capture the entire incident. I've had the opportunity to view the footage from the body-worn camera, and what is apparent at the initial stages of the investigation is that as our officer arrives on scene, he gets out of his vehicle, he walks up towards the residence, and as he's stepping towards the residence, the suspect comes out from the front porch and is walking down the walkway towards the sidewalk. Our officer at this point is heard yelling multiple times to drop it, put it down, giving multiple commands. The suspect does not appear to say anything to the officer, but continues to walk towards him, not heeding his commands to stop. Our officer, it appears from, again, the body-worn footage, begins to back up and retreat, steps back out into the street, and continues to backstep in the street while giving continued commands to drop it. The suspect, again, does not listen and continues to advance towards our officer, at which point our officer fired his weapon at the suspect. The suspect is struck, and he does go down right in the front of the residence at the street. The officers then approach. By this point, another officer had shown up. They approach, and what can be seen is removing a knife from or I guess there's a knife at the hand of the suspect, and the officers then immediately go in to begin first aid. And it's at this point too that the officer was giving directions to the other officers that there is a victim down at the front doorstep. And what we do have is a victim of what appears to be, from the initial call that we responded to, that had suffered multiple stab wounds, and that subject was treated and transported to the hospital.